Welcome to iDriveCrap. So for today, I have talked about my many fine, and I use that term loosely, vehicles. Today we're going to talk about motorcycles because $30, $40, $50,000 Harley Davidsons, $4,000 125cc Hondas, that stuff is just crazy to me. So I have a little bit of an alternative just to show you what's out there if you look. So give me just a second. This is an early 80s Yamaha Exciter 250, otherwise known as the SR 250. There is a 400cc version of this that is very popular for shopping in Japan. This was for the price of, get this, get it out of my shed. I had offered to pay something for it, and I got told, get it out of my shed. Basically, it was for the price of picking it up. So for today, this gets somewhere between 80 to 90 miles to the gallon. It is 250 cc's. It has 30,000 miles on it, but the last I messed with it, it ran great. As of right now, it has done nothing for at least the past decade. If you just look at the dirt, it is very filthy. Let's just see today if we can get it running. We're going to drain the gas. I don't know if there's any oil in it. At the very least, we'll see what's what. So let's check it out. We're definitely going to drain the gasoline first. I am going to see if I have a bungee cord to make this a little easier on myself. Yes, I do. Well, of course, that's not long enough. No joke, I had 6 of them like yesterday. Oh, here they are. Now, we have some pliers. Just take this off. We have a spring clip that holds our fuel line. So we are just going to grasp it without breaking it. Better easier said than done. There we go. I'm going to move it up on the fuel line. Now we're going to put this, which is just our easy to find catch bucket, and we'll hold that up with a couple of bungee cords. We grab our handy dandy pocket multi-tool. Never leave home without it. All right. That's not going to go that way. So let's see what we have that's better. Okay, so we are slow but sure draining the tank. There it is, and we're getting it out. I don't think that's the greatest color for gasoline, but I'll guarantee you it's been in there for 10 years. It is almost to the point of being done. Gas tank is dry and does not look horrible. A little bit of crusty on the inside of the tank. Looks real good. Just wait until you see this. All right. So the seat is off. Does not look horrible. No rips. All right. Well, let's just see, for the sake of argument, what we've got here. We'll unlock the old Impala. Of course, the battery's on the other side. What are we going to do about that? No cables in this one. I do have cables in the truck. Okay, look at that. It's even got its original tool pouch. So that's sweet. So, negative, positive. All right, so do we have power? Let's find out. We do. All right, is it enough to spin it? Nope. You know what we can do for that? Since we have the other battery plugged in and fooling it to think that it has power, we now okay. All right. Okay. Now we're going to see if it'll boost. It will. So, yep, there goes the starter. So we're going to shut that off. And let's see. What did I do with it? It is right there, but that's too big. You'll wonder what kind of fun and excitement is living here. So that's all good, surprisingly enough. Oh, there's a little bit of fun and excitement in there. Not too bad. I probably should vacuum that up. All right. And this is how you get the hantavirus. All right. So that's good enough for government work. Happy sauce. So give it a little snort. Put that up. Let's yank that choke. Let's see what happens. We're going to shut that off. And since the happy sauce is there, we will turn this off. Open up the tank. This, dear friends, is the gasoline for my motor. Ethanol free. I think it's, I don't know, 88 octane. It's not much, but this, like the truck, doesn't really care. Let's move that over a hair. All right. So it has some happy juice. Now that it has the happy juice, we will turn this to prime. All right. Pull the choke again. Nothing's leaking. We'll give it a little more. It's not a happy spray. All right, that's on. That's on. Ignition's on. Let's give it a shot. Would you look at that? A decade. Decade. Like I said, this was for the price of get it out of my shed. Get it out of my shed. The last time this was inspected, 1998, 1999. That's just totally crazy. Let's see here. Low beam works. High beam works. Let's check the signals. Wow. Left turn signal works. Right turn signals work. Tail light works. Let's check the brake light. Brake light works. The brake light even works. You gotta be kidding. No leaks. Unbelievable. Why do I have it at such high RPM? Because most motorcycles will not charge under, say, 3,000. If you're idling, they just run off the battery, say like a top charge. You actually have to give it some RPM for it to actually charge. All right. Well, battery is stone dead. If we want to keep it going, we will need a battery. How crazy is that? The seat back goes like that. There we go. Seat's back on. So the other problem with this is there is me. And if you look at me on this, that's right. What's that look like to you? Gorilla and a roller skate. I mean, damn. It's definitely a tiny little bike, but, you know, she's a runner. I mean, how long was I out here? 15 minutes, 20, maybe a half an hour? All for the price of get it out of my shed. I mean, runs like a champ. So, guess I'm gonna have to toss a battery in it and see what she's got. So, there's going to be more in the way of cheap motorcycles. That's one. I have more. So, we'll talk to you a little later. This is iDriveCrap Motorcycle Edition.